So is it working? And maybe I've given the game away a little bit, but I believe it is working, and this is when we started out at Stanford, and particularly in the last 12 months, it's really escalated. And I think we've managed to get a lot of press, and I think that's very, very helpful, but a lot of it is word of mouth. So this number is unknown or unheard of in the financial industry. Most people don't tell their friends about who they get a mortgage from or who they get a student loan from, because it's generally not that interesting a topic and generally not the kind of thing you want to talk about. There's more interesting things in life. But half of our customers have heard about us from a friend. So we believe the stuff that we're doing on the customer service side is driving that. The product and the savings is driving that, but also the service. Hi.
So I think you have very creative acquisition strategies. How do you come up with these different marketing strategies for to acquire new customers? And have you tracked where most of these customers are coming from? Is it from the happy hour event, or is it just word of mouth?
So we try our best, but it's very difficult to know exactly where everybody comes from. We have a survey at the end of our application experience once you've been funded a loan. So it only gets the people that go through the process, and we say, where did you hear about SoFi? So in that question, we get a rough idea. But the honest truth is most people don't find out about us in one place. They hear about us in 2 or 3, and sometimes it's the 4th or 5th time they hear about us that makes them act. So maybe that you heard a podcast, or you saw an ad on TV, and then a friend told you. So sometimes it's hard for us to know exactly what made the difference, but 50% of people said they heard about us from a friend. So we know that's really big.
Right, and it's just trial and error in terms of your marketing strategy, like coming up with these happy hour concept.
Yeah, it's trial and error. So I couldn't tell you, like the event that we did last night in New York, I can't tell you today, did it work in a sense. And we're not trying to micromanage every event to make sure that we get 3 loans out of that event and 2 loans out of that. In general, we know that if we keep our customers happy, that referrals will come and they'll bring their friends and good things will come. So it's not like we're all kind of calmer people in California chilling out, but we know that if you treat people well, they'll reciprocate. And if you look at reviews online, a lot of the reviews, the positive reviews are from people who've been to these events. So they get fired up enough about the experience to then take that extra step. And another interesting thing is we're now working with more than 300 companies, big tech companies and banks and consultants and all kinds of companies who are now offering SoFi as an employee benefit, as basically a free employee benefit. So they offer it to their people who come and refinance in student loans with us, and their employees save lots of money. It doesn't cost the company anything, but they look like heroes for telling their employees. So that's another really good acquisition channel for us.